Am I sounding okay? I had to completely take my computer apart and put it back together today, so.
Sound clear to me.
Okay. Because I wasn't allowed to use my headset, and I wasn't allowed to have certain streaming software on my computer, and I wasn't allowed to have 3 monitors plugged in or even in my fucking room. So, yeah. Anyways, it's over now. It's over. It can't hurt me anymore.
Well,
don't say that. Don't say it like it's gonna come back for me. It's over. Just say, well, come on, man. Yeah, there's other things that can hurt me, but this class can't. Jeez. Okay. And then also update for Brandon. He spent the weekend on the Amalfi Coast. He's having a very good time. So, but he does have a roommate with 7 guns, so don't try to rob his house. All right, there we go. All right, let's see. 1D 504. 184. Bum bum bum. Okay. 104 is friends and family. What's the strangest family tradition you have? I guess this could also include found family, given the nature of this game. While you ruminate upon that fine question and I go get our friend Craig, does anybody want to somewhat what happened last week for a third hero point. Also, everybody should discard their cards from last week and draw fresh ones from the hero card pile. Join? There we go. All the robots want to join, but Craig's the only robot for us.
Now recording.
What's up, buddy? Going once, going twice. Bellinora the Savvy. What happened last week?
Last week we were in my penultimate Destiny event, A Father's Love. And we were entering kind of the second closing half of the whole journey there. I had confronted my father and my brother about our family grievances. And my father, who possessed the courtesan card, told us that he originally wanted me and Beck to fight to the death for it. We convinced him, power family good. And he suggested we together fight something in the arena along with my allies. That turned out to be 4 Laertans, which, let me tell you, they kicked the shit out of us, but we held it together for long enough where we eventually witnessed the appearance of Bert Jandon, intergalactic bounty hunter and Red Hand throwback, who showed up to the event to try to assassinate my father. And at that moment, we saw that he was weak, and seeing that we probably couldn't handle the Laertans, we opted to instead focus on him. I hit his plateau with a stick of pyronite. He did not see it coming and was incinerated by my explosive. And from there, we were able to convince the courtesan to come back with us because they really want to hang out in a court. It's in their name. It wasn't a hard thing to convince them, but Beck was able to claim my father's ring, which contains the soul of my mother. It's kind of the agreement we had that being amicable in this betrayal of our father and maybe a budding alliance, I allowed him to have something when we took the card. So that kind of wrapped things up there. We headed back to the Herald Court, and we didn't spend long there. We decided to go after the Peacock card. Upon entering, we were like by a lake, and there was a kid who got attacked by swans, and we tried to intervene, but turns out swans are one of the most powerful and evil things in the multiverse, and they're actually putting up quite the fight. And
Second only to dolphins.
Right. And that's, I think, where we're at. We're still fighting the swans. Is that correct?
Yes. They're just the 3 swans.
3 totally normal swans.
I mean, it was established that they are manifestations of the Peacock card. And right. Somebody did correctly identify that they were Herokin, so they are essentially like primordial constructs, sort of.
I see.
Yeah. And that's where we left off, I guess, yeah. Mid-battle against some swans. All right. Go ahead and take your 3rd hero points. Would anybody like to answer the fact-expiration question for a D3 that they could add to any D20 roll after the fact? And the ability to ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC they've met during their adventure. Sorry, my volume stuff is all off. I'm probably going to be adjusting stuff all night. All right, double feature for Bella. Going once, going twice. All right, Bella.
What
is the strangest family tradition? Strangest family tradition you have?
Oh, you should have seen this one coming.
Family.
Okay. The Benoit family, they were taught to really value life and never to let go of the people that you care about. So it is customary amongst her people to chum your friends into a liquid slurry and then keep them in a vessel with you so that you can restore them at a later time, which is appropriate.
Oof. Okay.
That one stuck, weirdly enough.
No, yeah, I can confirm that that has happened numerous times. All right. Okay, you may ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you've met during your adventure.
Got here. How about Vashon? Does Vashon have any family traditions? I don't know much of his family.
He doesn't really have a family. He was Alkenstar orphan.
But what about his found family, like the orphans? What did he get raised by Mother Catrin?
You know, it didn't come up. Maybe it did. That was a long time ago. I don't know. I don't think he got raised by Mother Catrin, but the time would actually work out because even though he look old as fuck, he really isn't that old. Kind of like Sid from Final Fantasy VII. Like
Catrin is as old as the hills, so.
Right. Yeah. She was old even for a dwarf. Probably. The GM definitely dropped the ball then. We're going to have to completely retcon all the movies. Good thing that you can't own the movies anymore. I could just change anything I want on the streaming service and just say that it was always there. So yeah. No. He's too proud to take a handout. AK living in an orphanage.
Street rat.
Yeah, he was definitely a street rat. Yeah, he had his first job when he was 6. He got his second job when he was 6.5.
Something about bootstraps.
Yeah, he did work at the bootstrap factory. That's right. Yeah. So, traditions that he had. Yeah. So anytime he had to pull a third shift when he was a kid, so like 7 or 8, he and his buddies they got into alchemy because they couldn't afford cocaine, so they had to like make their own. So he and the other kids would take a little bump of cocaine before heading to their graveyard shifts at the bootstrap factory. So that kind of became a tradition.
That makes sense. The moral of this story is you have to be 21 to buy alcohol, but you don't have to be any particular age to buy the things you need to make beer.
That's true. All right, fantastic. I will go ahead and poop out this buff for you. Do you guys want to draw a card from the Fanspo Hero deck? You have 2 Fanspo points left, and you're just fighting Swans, so I don't know if you really want to waste it on Swans, you know what I'm saying? So. Hey, should be fine. Okay, let it ride. All right.
Yep.
Good to know. All right. Okay. In that case, we'll go ahead and jump right into it. Let's see. Go over here. All right. Then we'll go grab some music. I think we were just playing sad music the whole time. We weren't even playing combat music because it was just such a sad scene. All right, let's see. Battle against Swans extended. Okay. If this terrible music starts to like really upset anybody, we can always change it. But there's a constant like alarm sound in the background. So if it does cause anybody to be upset, just let me know. We'll change it. But it's not an alarm in your house. It's important. All right. Let's see. Do we leave any notes for ourselves? It just says nothing. It says Stack can retract his arms into his torso. Okay.
Yeah, it was a wild magic surge.
And I have the wild magic surge generator open and ready to go. Alright, all the swans seem to be in pretty good shape. They have knocked down this boy, and they have taken his flip-flop. Seeing that others have come to their lake, they are going to rise to the challenge and try to mess your shit up. So let's see. They are going to use... what are they going to use? Ah, yes, this is a good one. All right, Waltr. This swan waddles onto the shore, one Pac-Man. Then it looks at you, and it starts to like undulate its neck, and then it like locks its head in place but then the rest of its body starts moving. But the head seems like it's completely affixed in one spot. And it's flapping its wings. And it's fucking bobbing its knees up and down. But at no point does the head ever move from the position that it got locked into. As this is happening, you feel your body start to react. If I could get a DCD 35 will save from you, please. Dang. All right. Because it is an incapacitation effect and you are higher level than the peacock, you do not get a failure on it. But because it's a ridiculously powerful spell, you become overcome with an all-consuming urge to dance just like the swan. For the duration of the spell, you have off guard. You can't use reactions. While affected, you can't use actions with the move trait except to dance. You can use stride action to move up to half your speed, but you have to dance the whole time. This is going to last for 3 rounds since you succeeded. It's going to last for 3 rounds. And you must spend at least 1 action every turn just dancing. All right. Bella, you're up.
Boy howdy. Okay, so starting off, I'm going to use a reaction. Blazing Aura. So, let's see, 20-foot emanation. I think that's all the swans.
Mm-hmm.
DC 42 basic reflex save, 76 fire.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This also quickens your allies. That's cool.
It does. Very cool ability.
Do you consider the small boy to be an ally?
I do.
Okay. I think he might be 25 feet away, though. All right. Yeah, he's 25 feet away.
Some fire damage. They take half, I think.
Yep, they're all going to take half.
All of you guys are quickened for a round. Wait, where's Stack? Stack is not quickened for a round. He's too far.
He's making his way. He's making his way over.
Well, Kelly and Waltr, you are quickened.
All right.
Okay.
And so is my girlfriend, for what it matters. And then that was just a reaction. Next action, I'm going to use 2 Pac-Mans in my hastened alchemist action to use a new bottled monstrosity, Kraken bottle.
Oh, okay.
And that they're going to need to make a fortitude save equal to my alchemist DC, which is 42. So that is a 42 fortitude save or become grabbed. I think so, all of them.
All right, let's see. Coiled tentacles make it all but impossible to see anything else inside this ampule. Once opened, the gargantuan kraken bursts forth, which can appear in water instead of on the ground. Its arms attempt to grasp up to 4 creatures within 60 feet. The kraken repositions grabbed creatures to a different space within its reach unless the targets succeed on a DC 38 fortitude save. If the kraken is in water, it then releases a cloud of ink in an 80-foot emanation. This ink has no effect outside of water, but creatures inside the cloud are undetected, can't use their sense of smell, and are exposed to kraken ink poison. The cloud dissipates after 1 minute, and then the saving throw would also probably be, what, 40 something? No, it says here the saving throw against the poison is 39.
But it should be a 40
poison.
But it should be 42 because it was created by my alchemist ability.
Okay. And then they get poisoned and sickened and all sorts of stuff. All right. So let's see. Kraken.
Stick it in the water over there, and I'm gonna try drown some swans.
This is maybe the saddest Kraken I've ever seen. But that's okay.
It'll do.
All right, it's the official one. So do you want it here? Is that fine?
Well, I mean a little closer, but time. Just
You want it? Do you want it closer? Okay.
What little scooch? There we go. That's good.
Okay.
But now grab all the swans.
All right, here we go. They are all gonna make fortitude saves.
DC 42.
All right. Let's see. Skills, attributes. Here we go. Fortitude. 1, 2, 3. They got a 50-50 chance here. Sure, one of them will make it. All right. So 2 of them make it. One of them does not. Let's see. Which one is it? That one. All right. So he could be repositioned. You're gonna put him in the water back here.
Behind the Kraken.
Okay. All right. And then you're gonna have him shit out 80-foot emanation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you get.
It only affects the water. It only affects the water.
Okay.
Okay. And then that poor Schwan. Actually, these other 2 are in the water still. Oh no, but the little boy's in the water.
Is he though? He's on the edge.
If he's on the edge, I'm gonna say that the swans are on the edge. Let's see, because he's just as much in the water as this asshole right here. I'd say this one's in the this one's in the water. All right, so this one and that other one will save. Here we go. And another fortitude save. 42. All right. Okay.
Last action, I'm gonna use a better bottled rock to try to grab the other 2.
Okay. Also, I think without the tomes, your saving throw would be 1 lower.
Oh, that is true. It would be 41.
It's all good. All right. So what's next? Best bottled rock is coming out.
Yep. So they need to, I think, make the. No, I'm rolling.
You make the rolls on this one.
Oh wait, but that was the wrong die. I didn't modify this. I'm just gonna roll my versatile vial to represent the modifier. I don't have anything in my hand. Sorry.
No worries. You're going against the Peacock's passive fortitude, which is a 42.
Okay.
Oh no!
Let me roll that one.
All right, re-rolling. Okay. I won't even click on the card to see what it does.
Hero point. Not great. But then I'm gonna roll the second one. Hopefully grab at least one of these guys. Yeah, that one's grabbed.
Okay. Which one was that?
She probably would have grabbed at the one next to the boy first, and then the one to the right second.
Okay.
And just gonna grab that one and fly it 90 feet out and dunk it in the water. So they have to, I don't know if it makes another fortitude save for being in the ink again, but
that's a good question. It doesn't say how long the ink stays, does it? In the description? Let's see. Kraken ink.
Dissipates after 1 minute.
1 minute? Holy shit, bro. Okay. All right. So when they get dunked in, they'll make a fortitude save. Here we go. They fail. That one is poisoned. Which I have Kraken poison right here off the Kraken's character sheet.
And the rock gives the Kraken a knowing nod, and they both dissipate into particulate.
Nice. All right, so he has Kraken poison on him. Right away, he gets sickened 1, and he takes 4d6 poison damage. All right, as part of the onset. Ooh, that's right, because it's a construct. It does not take any poison damage.
King Swans.
Okay. Play passes to the Peacock. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was quickened too. I do
okay.
apologize because I did
Well,
quicken us.
When you get quickened, it doesn't kick in until the start of your turn.
Okay.
So quickened always takes place at the start of your turn.
Okay.
So you will be quickened from that at the start of your next turn.
Understood.
Wait,
Alright.
your ability wasn't it a reaction?
Yes. But the condition is the start. Your turn arrives in initiative.
That is tricky. I guess you could choose then to have it trigger before the haste, right? Because Magic the Gathering rules, if it's happening in the same phase and it doesn't explicitly say it goes first, I think you could pick the order. So do you want to be quickened this turn or next turn from it? Your allies won't be able to pick, but you should be able to.
I'll take it. I'm just gonna throw something to hurt it.
Okay.
Glue bomb. Let's see. It's not in my hand. It's hit.
All right, so let's see. It is hit by a glue bomb. Let me scroll all the way down here. And which one were you throwing it at?
The one next to the kid.
Okay. So it will be stuck next to the kid. Nice. Temporary effect. Effect, debilitating.
Then get me DC 41 Fortitude save.
Okay, got it.
Nice. It's dazzled.
Nice. It's so glue bomb, and then on top of that, dazzled, which this campaign has taught me is one of the most powerful stats effects in the entire game. All right. Anything else, Bella? I mean, this is starting to feel like a 5th edition D&D turn.
Well, I did get hastened twice. I start off hastened, and then this gives me hastened too. So I'm done.
Okay, fair enough. I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to change out the music because it's driving me crazy. So hold on. All right. This is from A Hat in Time, killing 2 birds. There we go. All right. Let's see. Peacock is so far away now. All right. All right. Him will take flight, and he's gonna fly 80 feet, which ain't gonna get him here. He's gonna fly another 120 feet. He's gonna land on the other side of Bella, 105 feet. And when he lands, he looks fucking pissed. All right, that is his turn. Cost that duck his whole, swan his whole turn. As his turn ends, he's got to make a save against this ongoing Poisano. Here we go. Attributes, fortitude save. It's a 42. All right, he makes it, so he is no longer Kraken poisoned. All right, play passes to Kelly.
All right, let's do this thing.
You're hastened.
We got some swans to kill. Well, we gotta save the child first. That's just the name of the game.
Yeah, I was delaying because I don't really know what we're doing here. Are we killing the swans?
Oh, I'm killing him.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you want to reclaim the Peacock card. Peacock is definitely does not want to come with you or listen to reason.
Fair. They're swans.
Yeah.
They're ungovernable.
They certainly are.
Double check this real quick. We're gonna use just as planned.
In the blink of an eye, you calculate your enemy's movements and know exactly where to aim your next blow. If your next action is to devise a stratagem, you can roll the d20 twice and take the highest result. That's pretty good since your d20 thingy makes it a fortune effect, so like you can't use hero points on them. Alright, roll it again. You just roll a d20 if you want. Ho ho! Nice to see that when you use a new ability that lets you roll twice. Okay.
Heck yeah. Alright. So we'll get rid of that one. And so then we're going to strike with the Holy Avenger.
Oh shit. Okay.
Crit. He lies on.
That is a critical hit. Normally, or did you get to tell it the? Oh, okay, I see.
It's because I told it automatically picks the number.
How do I get you a card, man? Critical hit card, because you technically got a nat 20. Let me see. I don't know how to spawn it. I do have the cards in the drawer right here. Hold on, let's grab one for you. Let's see. Critical
92 damage.
Critical hit deck, paper edition. All right, here we go. Tell me when to stop shuffling.
Stop.
Okay. It says slashing muscle wound. The target is enfeebled 2. Oh shit! Until healed. All right. Apply enfeebled 2. 1, 2. That just, you know, completely wrecks all their melee. No big deal. Let's see. And then, of course, 92 damage. Nothing to scoff at. Alright. It seems to be resistant to the spirit damage.
Oh wait, Holy Avenger. Let me check and see if that. Because a critical strike with that does something. I have to see if it's.
Something not normally calculated by that? Let's see.
Is it evil creature?
I mean, yeah, bro, for sure.
Slowed 1 and enfeebled 2 for 1 round.
Oh, this is enfeebled 4? Oh my god. Alright. 1,
And
2.
you can activate
And
the sword.
slowed?
I don't have another action point. Damn.
Okay. Damn. Alright. Wait,
That's not my
hold on.
fault.
It says if you try to hold it, you're enfeebled 2 while carrying it. Where does it say that it does another? Oh, here it is. When you critically hit an evil creature with the Holy Avenger, the creature slowed 1 and enfeebled 2. God damn. And then you can also activate it for some more shit. Okay.
Right, but I don't have the extra action point.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Play passes to stack the deck. All right. Stack wants to know if y'all want to get hastened.
Work
for this fight. All right.
I would like you to be within 30 feet of me.
All right. He wants to do that because haste. He needs to be close to everybody. All right. So he's gonna spend 1 Pac-Man. Then move on up. He's gonna be right next to you. Group up, and then he's gonna hasten everybody. When he goes to cast haste, he's gonna trigger a wild surge on Poipus. Let's get wild. He can choose. Next fire started in area summons a friendly fire elemental.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
I can make that happen.
Or next summoning by caster summons the present target.
What?
What?
Okay.
I don't think he has a summon spell though.
What about a bottle monstrosity?
I don't think that counts as a summon. Does it have a summon tag on it?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I'm checking. I don't think he has any summons. Doesn't look like it. So he should probably go with the fire elemental one. All right. So he lets you guys know, hey, if anybody can start a fire, something good's gonna happen. And then he gives you a smile that makes you feel like it might not be something good. All right. I didn't say who it would friendly to. I just said it was a friendly fire elemental. So yeah, that's what he did.
Can he still spell strike?
Not this turn. It was.
But like in an upcoming turn.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He has the resource. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. What does he got here? He's quickened, and then all y'all are also quickened. So quickened. Looks like Waltr already quickened himself. Good stuff. And then the kid. I guess we'll quicken the kid. All right. All right, that's his turn. Play past this to Waltr. Waltr, one action to dance, please. To do whatever you want with the rest of your turn.
Quicken two.
When you dance, you can move up to half your speed as long as it's part of your dance moves.
I step. That's my dance.
That's your dance? Incredible. Okay.
Did you expect anything else from Waltr?
I mean, it's in rhythm with the swan though, bro. It's in rhythm with the swan.
Yeah.
And this fucking sick music. I never heard of this game. A Hat in Time. Didn't know they went so hard on this music.
All right.
All right.
Is this the swan that stole the kid's sandal?
Yeah. No, this is the one that it ate the sandal.
Oh, it ate it. Oh. Hold on a second. Waltr would have seen that happen.
Okay.
Um,
Well, he hasn't bit anybody yet, so like it went in his mouth. It's in his mouth. I don't think he had the action economy to straight up eat it, so it's in his mouth. But his mouth do be closed right now.
Still want to do this anyway, because fuck these things. I'm gonna attempt to wind them up. So it says I can steal something. Oh, so this would be something that's closely guarded, huh? Or to just in its mouth.
Let's see. Should foes parry your blade or dodge your bullets? Neither. They should be watching their purse. Make a melee strike with your combination weapon, then attempt a thievery check with a -5 penalty to steal from your target. You can't steal closely guarded objects or objects that would take a long time to pilfer. You don't need a free hand to attempt to steal something in this manner. If your thievery check succeeds, the target is off guard against your ranged attack until the start of your next turn. And you don't trigger reactions that are normally triggered by movement or ranged attacks. These effects occur even if your target has no objects to steal.
So is the sandal a closely guarded object?
I mean, it's in his closed mouth. So
would the melee strike get it to open its mouth if I hit it?
If you hit it and did damage, yes, I would say that reactively it would open its mouth.
Alright,
because these motherfuckers loud. All right, that's gonna hit. Okay. Let's see, 25 points of damage to that one.
Alright, then I will do a thievery check.
You might see that their hit points keep going up and down, and it's definitely not because they have a shared HP pool that I'm struggling to keep track of.
I didn't see that. I don't know why that duck just started shaking over there, but I wasn't next to it.
That's because it was. Anyways, I'm just letting you guys know that the math is right. I've got the math here in front of me. All right, 34 against his perception. Is that what you're going for?
I guess so.
Its perception is a 39. You ain't gonna rob me, especially since you have a -5 to that.
Yeah, I rolled low.
Did you calculate the -5
yeah,
in there?
that
Oh, okay,
calculated.
gotcha.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you hit it. It opens its mouth. You see the flip flop. It's in there. It's a red flip flop. You reach for it, but then you don't want to lose all your fingies because there's so many mouths inside of that mouth. And they snap closed again.
All right. Then follow up will be a shoot at it, and this won't trigger.
Well, you did a dance, and then you did a hastened action to attack, and then you did your 2 actions, and then your. So
He was hastened too.
oh, it's hastened 2. Okay, because
So
there's one
stack.
haste from Stack and one haste from you. Excellent. Okay. That is going to be a hit, pretty close to a critical hit.
What the fuck is read the cards? Okay.
Read the cards is a Hero Kin ability. They each got a random buff based on a card that they drew from the deck at the beginning of the.
Interesting. All right. Well, I pull the trigger and I shoot it in the chest.
All right. Takes 25 points of damage.
And that should be it for me.
Okay. Play passes to the Peacock. Alright. This Peacock is pretty mad at Kelly. How dare you bring an object of pure good to a swan fight, son of a bitch. You
He's
son
mad
of a
because my feathers
bitch.
are better than his.
Whoa! I don't even know how to respond.
They got backlights.
Them's
Alright. Obviously, you're a powerful paladin and you have a reactive strike. There's no way you would have, like stepped up like
No, I
this
didn't.
if you didn't. So it's definitely not going to cast a spell and risk being hit by you. This thing's it's actually pretty smart for a stupid-looking bird. So I guess it's just gonna. I guess this is gonna try and melee you. Yeah. All right.
Was feeble 4.
Oh damn, you're right. It is a Feeble 4. Never mind. It's going to it's gonna step. That's what it's gonna do. And now that it's away from your hateful weapon, it'll cast a spell on you. All right. Let's see, Kelly. It looks at you. It sees what you're all about, and let's see.
It's slowed 1. Does it have the?
Oh no, you're right. It won't have the action economy. All right. It's only got 1 action left here, huh? All right. It's gonna steal this kid's other fucking shoe. Let's see. I don't know why I'm even rolling. He's a human child. Doesn't really have much going on, but that's fine.
You never know when that one is rolled.
That's true. That's true. All right, here we go. It has taken the child's other flip-flop.
Gasp.
Fuck. I need a second. Okay. All right, let's keep going. All right, as its turn ends, blessedly. Oh, you know what? It might not have stolen it because he was dazzled. So let me roll.
Oh, no!
See it. Son of a bitch! I have to be holding the world record for most times affected by dazzled in the game of Pathfinder. All right, so the kid's sandal is still there.
You know that is your Pathfinder nickname now is Dazzler.
Oh my god. Hey, she's coming to Marvel Rivals. That'd be cool. Alright, so Kelly, when your turn comes back around, the creature will lose the enfeebled, but it does lose the slowed at the end of its turn. Alright, cool. That brings us to the Lone Child. Lone Child still had 3 stacks of slow on him. So he doesn't do anything. Wait. He can spend a quickened action doing a quick. He can't stride because he's prone, and he's not going to strike because he's terrified of the swans. So he will waste his quickened action. He won't act. He'll lay there like a little bitch, crying, and then his slowed will go down to 2. All right. Top of the round. Peacock. All right. This peacock is all the way out there into water. It got manhandled by a kraken. And it knows exactly who manhandled it. It's this little kid right here. This little kid's probably got. You wear shoes, Bella?
Yeah, she's got like. Well, hold on. Actually, it's a good.
You're
question.
a halfling. I mean, I don't know, but you're not.
I'm from
Alkenstar.
But I'm from
Yeah.
Alkenstar. You know, you don't walk around Alkenstar barefoot. You get tetanus that way.
I mean, I know a halfling named Muglin. He used to go around barefoot. He done
How's he doing?
Fuck you. Alright, so anyways, this peacock. This peacock is gonna fly over. Let's see. It can't really. It wants to actually do something. It's gonna fly over here. That's Cze Peku. It's gonna land. It's gonna target Waltr, and it's got that flank with itself. So here we go. It will attack you with do I already have its sheet open? I got so many sheets open. Let's see. All right. It will attack you with its swan beak. That's gonna be a big old hit. Here comes some damage for you. That's right. Swans roll 3d12 for beak attacks. 30 points of slashing damage. Alright, play past this to Bella.
Poison still there. Hastened 1. Okay. I have a new ability. Are you? We are. As in fairy tales. So she is able to bend the will of fate in order to make a thing happen. And you know what's gonna happen? Stack the Deck is gonna spell strike the fuck out of one of these swans.
Okay, once per day, Fate has rules, and they are the rules of a satisfying story. And you know the actions of any character that will ultimately lead to a happily ever after for you. Is this massage parlor happily ever after, or is it kind of open to interpretation?
Then my understanding is, you continue.
Okay, you perform, and you compare your result against the will DC of a creature within 30 feet. You can choose to dictate the outcome of the next action or activity taken by a creature within 30 feet, so that their next skill check or attack roll is a success if it would be a failure, or failure if it would be a success, as you weave the story of what happens. The action gains the fortune trait if you would improve the result, or misfortune. Okay, so normally he boosts himself for that, so you're just going to guarantee that if he gets a failure, it'll be a success, but then he still has a chance of getting a critical success on his own. Is that what I'm hearing?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And then I have to do a perform, which is just a performance roll.
Mm-hmm. Because in Pathfinder, you can't willingly fail saves unless it specifically states in the. Holy shit! All right. Okay. You tell Stack what's going to happen, and Stack believes you. Deep down in his nugs, he believes you.
Okay. And then I'm going to. If I Kraken, does it last until like my next turn? Does it hold on to them and keep them restrained until I come up again? I didn't really think about that.
What does it say in the bottled Kraken? Let's see.
Post it up.
Bottled Kraken.
Boom.
Kraken bottle. All right. Coiled tentacles. Grasp up to 4 creatures. Reposition them to a different space within its reach. The cloud dissipates after 1 minute. So I think you just get the reposition effect, essentially, like the force movement. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do these 2 actions. To help that kid out in some way. I'm just going to use no, I couldn't post it. The Lord Master's Etude to do a recall knowledge and do it at advantage.
Okay. Okay.
And
What are you
Just
trying to lure? What are you thinking?
um,
Is this against the peacock?
yeah,
Okay.
like, does he have any vulnerabilities we're unaware of?
Let's see. I think that was asked already. He has no vulnerabilities, and if anything, his pride is his weakness.
Okay. Last action, I'm gonna use a hero point to summon a diplomat's charcuterie, and I'm just going to toss it, like, over here. It's just a tray of crackers and cheese and grapes.
Fuck. Okay. All right.
That's my turn.
Okay. Can you post up the item, or is that?
Let's see.
I don't know how to spell charcuterie, or I'd look at
Fair.
it myself. I see Sprite Apple.
This guy.
Okay. Diplomats charcuterie. It says it takes 10 minutes to make that, bro.
I don't. Wait. Oh, it does.
Just activate 10 minutes.
I'm not actually activating it for the effect. I'm just making a tray full of cheese and crackers, and I'm throwing it off in the distance.
I will allow you to scatter them. However, it is Pathfinder, so I need to see some precision here. What skill are you using to scatter crackers? Thievery would obviously be the best, but I would also accept an athletics to see if you could get some distance on those crackers.
Well, funny thing about athletics, I have the joke card, so I can switch
Oh,
it
okay.
with crafting.
Hey, go for it. Okay, yeah, 41. So you want the crackers and meats to just kind of go over here somewhere?
Yep.
All right, so you pull out the board, and then you just use it as like a catapult to just toss all the ingredients.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. So then they appear over here. All right. Anything else,
That's my
Bella?
turn. That's my
Okay.
turn.
All right. This peacock. I can't tell which one it is. Oh, he's in the mix. He do look over. They are pretty enticing. But his mouth already full. He got a flip flop in there, so now he will swallow the flip flop. This is a manipulate action. If anybody is capable of opportunity attacking him.
I'm not next
So-
to him.
What's up?
What was that?
I said, do you have something?
I'm just not close enough.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
This spell, I can't use reactions.
Correct. Yeah.
Then never mind.
Because you're too busy dancing, bro. All right, so he puts his head back and he just guzzles down one action that flip flop. Fucking flip flop. And then you see him look over. He lets out a happy shrill honk and starts heading to them free cheese and quackers. Third action starts gobbling that shit up. Play passes to Kelly. Tell me about your level 18 encounter. Level 18 encounter? Oh, you're mistaken. These are level 19 characters that are feeding crackers and cheese to swans. So, all right, Kelly, what's up?
I have my target, so we will step. In case it had an attack of opportunity. Alright, and we will do another device stratagem. Let's see what we get this time.
What I
That's a
love the
good
most
day.
about this,
All right.
Bella, is that they are constructs, so they don't need to eat.
But at the core, they're still swamp.
You're right. All right, Kelly, what do you got? This looks like you rolled an 11, which is solid. That's going to be a hit.
It's damage.
And it loses 2 of its enfeebled, but that's it. All right. Takes 45 points of damage. It's definitely immune to spirit damage.
It's okay. I'm still hitting it hard. Alright.
It is badly injured. The others do react from the solid hit. This one chokes on a cracker for a second and looks over at you like, knock it off. And then this one, it breaks the rhythm it had dancing with Waltr.
And then we will do a follow-up strike. It's just a regular strike.
Okay. Ooh, that's going to be a hit.
Hits. Not as fancy, because...
Yeah.
Still, 23 damage. Whittling it down.
All right, it takes that damage. It is now bloodied.
Oh my god, it's a blooded! Woohoo!
All right, play passes to stack the deck. Did you use your hastened action, Kelly?
Yes, that's what let me do the second
Oh, that
attack.
was okay, gotcha. All right, stack the deck is up. He was told by Bella that he's gonna go crit the shit out of this thing, so he's gonna go 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's so slow though, and your speed doesn't go up just because you're quickened, right?
No.
He wanted to get to a flank, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because the second diagonal costs 2. Damn. All right, y'all mind if instead of focus fire he just goes for this one so he can get the flank?
Yeah. Better.
All right. Okay, so he moves into position.
Well, does he need a flank? He just has
He'd
to
like-
not. He just has to
Yeah,
not crit fail. He's
he wants to.
automatic.
He wants to go for a crit, bro. He wants to go for a
Okay.
crit.
All right, fair.
All right. I mean, if you want him to focus fire, though, he'll go here.
I would never pretend to believe I could convince Stack to do something.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. All right, so he's gonna go ahead and do a focus. Amped imaginary weapon. So step 1, I believe, is the attack roll. He's got to pick up this weapon, which he would have already had in his hand. All right, here we go. And he's got that. Got a lot going on here. All right. No. All right, so it becomes a hit, though. It
Yep.
becomes a hit. All right, and then magic-wise, where's it? Here we go. Cast this. All right, and then why did it use 2 focus points? That's kind of weird. I think it's only supposed to use 1. All right, so slash damage. And then damage from the weapon. Jesus Christ. I forgot that that's a regular hit for him. Alright, so this peacock takes 129 points of slashing and 22 points of cold and pissing. And yeah, So that's he's got one action left. Oh, he does have to do a wild magic surge. All right, here we go. The first effect: anyone in armor within 60 yards gets affected by the friend spell from 5th edition D&D. Or let's see. The next meal prepared by the target causes mysterious hallucinations.
Well, you already got Mercury in them, right? Oh wait, that's a different game.
Let's see. I don't even remember what 5e Friends does. Doesn't it just give you like a D4 to add to social checks or something? Friends is a cantrip. Yeah. Okay. So anybody that's wearing armor, you can add. We'll say it's a +1 status bonus after converting it over to Pathfinder. To diplomacy checks. Yeah, and it lasts for what, 1 round or some shit like that. All right, cool. So he's got one more action though. He's gonna use that last action to. He should probably just get his focus point back now, right? No. He's not sure yet. He's going to ready to aid, which is a very unstack-like thing to do. The next person to attack this peacock. All right, play passes to Waltr.
I'll attack this peacock.
All right, he is going to aid you with his best skill, which is thievery. He's going to Arcana. He's going to channel arcane magic into your strike. All right, you get a +4 bonus. +4 circumstance bonus.
Alright, +4. Alright. Next thing. Load. Second action, the Blitzfire Stance. And then last action. Let's see. Trigger Brand Salvo. Yeah. Brand Salvo. Alright. Yeah, that's right. +4.
Ooh, very nice.
Right.
Alright, 66 points of damage. It's already pretty fucked up. It is still going, but it's on its last legs.
Alright, and then shot afterwards. Since the first one connected.
Hey, that's another critical hit. It's got to make a fortitude save. It succeeds. But it don't really matter because it was on its last legs, took 61 points of damage. Alright, it lets out a horrible honking scream.
And then
Undulates
Waltr puts the gun in its
wildly.
mouth and pulls trigger.
Oh my god. Alright, its headless body collapses to the ground, twitching.
Alright.
As it dies, the other two convulse a little bit. And then you see that each of them becomes clumsy 1. All right. Anything else from Waltr?
haste action to move a little bit while tapping my feet. That's it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Ooh, sorry, bro. This is specifically called dance and not stride, so can't use a quickened action to dance. Also, you had to use an action to dance, so I'm assuming one of your strikes was made using your hasted action.
That makes it a very interesting thing. Well, actually, yeah. You know what? Yeah, because it allows me to do 2 strikes, 1 melee, 1 ranged.
Okay.
That's part of it. So, I mean, if that can be.
Well, trigger brand stop only takes one action, right? So you
Right.
slice, stab, make a melee strike. If the strike is successful, you can immediately make a range strike. You can make a range strike, so you don't have to. So then when you make that strike, you paid for it with your quickened action.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna fight a Pathfinder kid over it, but it's my, it's my game, so I think it's fine.
All right, then that's it.
I feel like it would hold up in a Magic tournament, so. All right. Then you stand there and you just kind of tap your foot because you don't even have the action economy to dance. Sad. All right, so this one is pretty fucked up, but I do see that there's free snacks, so it's gonna run over and start gobbling those up with this entire turn. All right, the child is only he's gonna start to stand up. He can stride. He's gonna run away or try to. As he does, the swans look up from their food, and you see their eyes are just glossy black marbles of hatred. All right, play passes to Bella. Oh, and the kid's slow goes down to slowed 1. Bella, you might be muted, I don't know.
I am muted, sorry.
No worries.
Targeting the one that's bloodied, bottled lightning. That's what.
Holy shit! It's a hot night! Alright, it's got to make a fortitude save 41, I believe.
Yep.
Alright, let's see. 41. What kind of damage is this? Magical damage? Or non-standard? Yeah, non-standard damage. Alright, you get a +2 stats bonus to AC and saving throws until the end of your next turn, Bella. I guess you took a little swig of your own potion before you threw it and had a little something extra in there.
Nice. So it takes 48 damage. It's flat-footed and dazzled. Follow up.
Bro, you got why you gotta be dazzled though? Can't you just, I don't know.
I actually do have options.
Can't you give it cancer or something more manageable? Like
I have a lot of options of what debilitating can do, but you can be assured that it's always going to be dazzled.
All right, well you can be assured I'm going to miss on every attack, so let's keep going.
And then for good measure, she's going to follow up with Pyronate. I'm just gonna throw it behind them and make a huge crater with them in it.
All right, where are you throwing it?
Behind them so that they're like caught on the edge, and so it obviously does not hit stack.
All right, so try this for me. At the bottom of the Pyronite, there's a gray circle, and then it says 20-foot burst. Try clicking the word 20-foot burst.
Oh, look at that.
And then you can put it anywhere you want. Nice. All right, they will attempt reflex saves. One of them critically succeeds. The other succeeds. I don't know why he had to check his dazzled, because I don't think it really matters, but whatever.
One will take the half damage.
Alright. Okay, do we know which one failed? They all have the same name, it's very frustrating. Let's see. This one. Alright. So that one was already pretty badly damaged. It takes 31 law damage. And then it takes half of 56. Alright, it lets out a sad honking wark as it falls over dead.
Bella's turn.
Alright. Let's see. Plus the ground beneath its feet has been destroyed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have one more action. I can't
okay.
to aid, can I?
Yeah. Well, you can't use a quickened action to do that. Quickened
Right,
is just yeah.
I've used my quickened action already.
Okay, yeah, you can it's one action to ready to aid, it's 2 actions to ready a single action.
Right. Okay, I'll ready to aid whoever attacks the last one.
Alright, the swan I critically succeeded, so I'm just gonna say it started flying instead of falling down in the pit. You destroyed all the fucking snacks. You have its full attention. Its wrathful fury. It is going to fly high in the air, then plop down behind you. And then it's going to target Bella. And then it's going to attack with its swan beak. There we go. It's going to be a hit. Maybe. Yeah. Ooh, low damage, low damage. Alright. And then it will attack again at map. Actually, no. Then it will fan its fucking feathers at all of you. I need all of you to give me DC 36 will saves. Alright, we got a success from Bella. Got a success from Waltr. Got a fail from Kelly. Let me roll for Stack.
Lazy hero point, why not?
Oh shit, okay.
I don't want to be no dancing.
Oh, this one's just against the slow.
Oh.
As you start turning to stone. Alright. So you rerolled in the cruise list, so Stack is the only one affected. He is slow. Which we did learn in Pathfinder does not cancel out directly being quickened. You are both at the same time. Alright. That is its turn. Let's see. Play passes to Kelly.
Alright. There. Oh no, you don't. I'll fly over and come down with the sword on its head.
Oh hell yeah! All right.
But that was
Well, this guy's dead, bro. That guy's dead.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, that would have been against that one.
All right.
that one's dead.
That one's dead too.
Yeah. Nice. How did I miss
Where'd
that?
you start? Right here?
Yeah. So I just walk over.
Okay. All right, give me the damage. All right, 21 points of damage.
Yeah, do the devise a stratagem trick to give me lots of extra damage.
Okay, what else you got?
Just
You are also
Don't.
quickened this round as well. All right, that's gonna hit. Oh, right. When that other one died, this one became clumsy 2. Which I think would have made that first one a critical hit. Yeah. You want to go up and click that critical button up top? So plus 17. And then because it's it takes 50 something, 48. But then you're a paladin using a Holy Avenger, so that would have triggered your ability to spend a point on that. And then this
Which
guy
actually have a
would
point to do. Well, it would have dispelled that ability, but
have been in Oh, he doesn't have any active things going on.
well, he
And
gets
then-
enfeebled regardless. Anytime you
Yeah,
critical.
Yeah, he gets slowed 1 and enfeebled 2. All right. So then your next attack hits for 29, which he ignores the spirit, so 25. All right. And then
Last action. We're gonna try. Oh, once more time. Missed by 3. Oh well.
all right. Play passes to Stacking Decks. All right. Okay, he's quickened. And he, I don't know. He's like, do we want to get this over with quick, or should I hold back, or? Yeah, we got other stuff to do today, or?
Well, I think we just need to make sure these guys go away.
All right. He's going to come up, and then if that's the case, he will go ahead and he will quicken, then he'll move, and then there's remaining 2. Oh, shit, no, he's slowed. So he won't have a remaining 2. In that case, he will quicken action, just move to here. And then he'll do another imaginary weapon, amped. Does imaginary weapon use 2? Why does it calculate 2 every time? That's very intriguing information to have this late in the campaign. Alright. So let's see. Slashing. Attack roll. Holy shit. Okay. If this is a spell, the target vanishes and reappears 1d4 rounds later. The target can use no actions, and any effect it has with durations do not pass while it's gone. That's pretty nuts. That's if he does that, he'll do normal damage. But anytime there's a card that says normal damage, but I always give people the choice if they do normal damage with the special effect, or if they just do crit damage. I think he probably just wants to do crit damage on this. So we're gonna do that. There we go. So 204 points of damage.
Could you imagine if he got that when we were fighting communism?
Jesus Christ. All right. As he finishes it off, I guess the music would fade. All right. Okay. The boy, he's just running. He doesn't give a shit about his shoe. He's getting the fuck out of here.
Wait, do you want some healing?
Do you guys pursue him, or he's really booking it? All right. So you watch him go.
I can sit here.
The bot. Yeah. Like you can see him. He's just off map. He's just running away.
Then I'll mark him as hunt prey. Just in case.
Okay. The bodies poof. And as they poof, You look around expectantly to see the card. And that's when the water in the lake, effused with kraken poison, begins to roil.
Oh no, it's the Quacken.
And let's see.
What did you think of, Ray?
And you see it rise from the poisonous water. It is a resplendent peacock swan hybrid. It's 3 heads, 2 very cool, 1 somewhat derpy. Its scaly feather patterns, regal, resplendent. It lets out 2 sick-ass honks that sound like riverboats warning you against the fog, and then 1 that kind of sounds like a bicycle horn. Honka honka! And then it rolls into initiative. Don't worry, Lex, I always got you, bro. Your instincts are so good. Alright, so let's see. I already got everybody in initiative. Boy's gone. We'll go ahead and I'll reset initiative. And then we'll roll everybody in again. Alright. And then, hold on. Where is the peacock? Gotta do this real quick. Okay. And one more time. Okay, so its card reading has given it looks like it can reroll 1 check in the next minute and take the higher result. It gets a +1 status bonus to AC, and it gets a +2 status bonus to damage rolls. Alright, Kelly, you're up first.
I am going to...
Oh, also, you are confident that this is a paragon creature.
Yep. I'm going to try something silly for the first round. I am going to try to flatter the derpy head and tell it that it's truly the beautiful one. It's a shame he's stuck to those ugly other 2.
Pretty
Damn,
good.
bro.
Diplomacy. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, let's diplomacy.
I mean, that's pretty good. And it would impact its will save.
Oh, it does have a +1 because we have friend right now because I have shiny armor.
Oh, yeah.
44.
No, it would succeed. The derpy head will not attack you until you have proven that you're not a friend. It appreciates your kind words. Oh, it's also worth mentioning that one of the mouths drips acid, one of the mouths drips lava, and one of the mouths crackles with lightning.
So my next action will be to call knowledge on this individual. This new form.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. So it's obviously some kind of Hydra, which means that you do a certain amount of damage, head's gonna pop off, more heads are gonna grow. Generally, Pathfinder Hydras, if they attack with all their heads, they are not allowed to all attack the same target, like in D&D, which is kind of bullshit in my opinion. You guys have fought Hydras before, back in ancient Rome, in the bathhouse. You may ask any one question you like about them.
Is it vulnerable to anything?
Yes. Yes. This creature is weak to cold damage. It shuts down its Hydra regeneration.
Shout to the others, Frost is going to be the key on this thing. Try to take out the, there's two ugly heads. Leave the pretty one.
All right. Let's see. Anything else from Kelly?
Shield. Did it work? Okay. This could be prepare for the incoming.
Okay. All right. Play passes to the creature. The creature seems unaffected by the poison of the lake. As its turn begins, the three heads begin to undulate, and it starts doing like a weird kind of dancing in the water kind of situation. And it casts a spell, casting haste on itself. And then, let me see, measure the distance. Okay. Ooh. Oh, nice. Okay. The creature remembers who was kind of kicking its butt before. It is going to target Stack, and it's going to use Cunning Ploy. The creature uses a clever ploy to predict its foe's next move, and then enacts a plan to ensure its failure. The creature makes a perception check against the will DC of an opponent it can see. On a success, the next time that target attempts an attack roll, skill check, or save, it must roll twice and take the worst result. So here's its perception against Stack. Ooh, it rolled really bad. 39. Stack's will, passive, is only 34, though. So he is affected by Cunning Ploy. Alright. And that is the creature's 3 actions. Alright. Play passes to Stack. Alright. Let's see. Stack looks to Bella and says, "Just how poisonous is this lake?"
We exited initiative, right?
Yeah, I'm wondering how long we were out of initiative. Like, do you guys still have your buffs? Is the lake still poisoned? I feel like you didn't get to really do much before it popped back up. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'd say that we probably just shave a couple of rounds off of the duration of everything. Here, I'll go ahead and skip us ahead a few rounds. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it feels like you really didn't have a lot of time before this thing popped back up. Alright. So in that case, it'll be Stack's turn. So yeah, not too much time left, but still some poison in the lake. Alright. So it says here how much time is left on your quickens applied by haste. Mousing over. Haste. 4 rounds remain. Okay. I think he cast haste the same round that you did the Kraken? Question mark? You did the Kraken 1 round after that? No, I think it was the same round. Alright. So round 12, you guys haste will end and the poison will end. Not that we're going to get to round 12. But it's good to know. Alright, so Stack is... He doesn't want to get in the water with it. He's gonna... Oh... He would like to get close enough to duplicate foe, but this seems like a bad idea. This creature. Man, I don't know what to do with him. He doesn't have any focus points left. I guess he could do the thing where you get your focus points back. But I think he only gets 1. Alright, you said it was weak to cold, so he will go ahead and do a frostbite on it. So let's see. That will be a spell strike. There we go. It's spell strike, blah blah blah. Alright. Oh, is that not one that you could put into spell strike? Okay, then he'll just cast it. Alright, the creature will try to make the save. It does. Let's see. So it will take half of this. Alright, Kelly, you wait to see the damage it takes. It seems to take the normal amount of cold. Nothing seems to happen.
Wow.
Alright.
Okay, awesome.
Seeing Dragonhead, he's going to assume Breath Weapon. But you said you wanted him within 30 feet, Bella? Because he was going to fan out. He's
No,
gonna
I can only do that once.
Alright, you're going to fan out a little bit. And then... well, actually... if you're not going to summon the fire elemental, he could do that next turn. So...
Yeah, I can summon a fire elemental if that's still on the table.
He's going to cast shield. I don't think I've ever seen Stack cast shield. There we go. Alright, and then since he cast 2 spells this turn, we gotta roll on this table 2 times. Here we go. The first spell, anyone in armor within 60 yards is held as per a hold person spell. You probably don't want that to happen. Oh no, all females within 60 yards turn invisible for 2d10 rounds.
Hi.
Should he pick that one? Or do you guys want everyone wearing armor? to be held as if by a held person while you fight this monster.
I'll just be invisible. That's.
All right. I mean, invisible is kind of a double-edged sword in Pathfinder, but yeah. All right. Here you go. Give me a 2d10, Bella. See how long you're invisible.
Oop, those are d6. Sorry. Um,
2d10s, bro. What I'm after.
dice tray's acting weird. Oh dear. Maybe I'm just
Okay.
lagging.
All right, so six.
You got a lot more.
6 rounds. 6 rounds. All right. I'm gonna delete chat real quick. And then Waltr. No, wait. We have to do the second set of wild magic. Target's eyes extend on 12-inch stalks. Negative 1d10 to charisma.
Ooh.
Wow. I hope the other one's not terrible. Target's primary weapon vanishes the next time it strikes someone. Oh, what would he pick? I don't think he'd want snail eyes, but then he could never use the rabbit blade again? Damn. Alright, which one do you think he would pick? I don't think he would.
Pull to work?
I don't think he'd want to lose 1d10 charisma. That's crazy.
Oh, I don't think so either.
Alright.
I mean, the boy's been
He
working
can
to
hold-
make
he can
friends with the
hold it.
Rabbit Prince for a long time. I don't know how he feels about losing that sword.
I mean, he could keep the sword, he just can't strike anyone with it.
Yeah.
It says the target's principal weapon vanishes the next time it strikes someone.
So he's gonna have to use a new weapon.
So he could keep it as like a keepsake, but he can't like use it to attack.
That's rough.
Oof. Alright. Hey man, wild magic. It's got goods and bad.
You
Alright.
got retractable turtle arms. You can have the eyes go with it.
Alright, Waltr, you're up.
This is... Damn. How long does this dance last for?
It would be over. It was only 3 rounds.
Oh.
And we advanced 4 rounds in between initiatives, essentially.
Alright, so then that's no longer here. Thank God. Alright, Walter's going to... Actually, you know what? Sorry, kid, I'll try and find you some other time. He's gonna mark this creature as his hunt prey. And then with that comes recall knowledge.
Alright. You know that this is not a Hydra at all. If you had to guess, you would say this creature reminds you of something you read about once. The Muckarati are fearsome centipede-like creatures. Muckaratis are 3-headed predators with a devastating array of breath weapons. A Darklands Muckarati is rumored to exist, and it's even more terrifying than the originals. But essentially, they are 3-headed centipedes that have a fire head, a acid head, and a shock head. They are vicious, deadly, and just full of aggression. That's what the creature reminds you of.
So this
You
looks
may
more
ask,
like a swan variant of such a creature.
it looks like the peacock has borrowed on that template for its super battle form. You may ask any one question you like.
Does it have any weaknesses?
Yes. This creature is weak to holy.
Not to step on your toes, Kelly, but that thing's a
Oh,
Muckrati.
sorry, and law. It's because
Oh, perfect.
swans are ungovernable.
That thing's a Muckrati. Generally, those things are like 3-headed centipede creatures, but this peacock decided to copy its homework. But it is weak to law or holy damage, so you guys can have fun with that shit. Alright, so that's a 1 action to do that and call out. What's left? Alright, just gonna spread out. I'll use another action to move over. And then third action. We're using Iron Shell Reload. And then last action, we'll just use the haste action to just shoot at this thing.
Right. Oh, that is a critical hit, which does trigger a reaction from the creature.
Lovely. 67 points of damage.
All right. A natural 20 is save against the stun. It do take the 67 points of damage though. It takes all of it. Apparently, its elemental heads do not give it any sort of resistance to the same damage types. Let's see. Then, because you have critically scored a critical hit on the creature, it immediately uses its breath weapon on you.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Which head did you hit? Alright, so we'll do 1 is acid, 2 is fire, and 3 is shock. Alright. So flame maw. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so it hits all 4 of you. Go ahead and give me reflex saving throws, y'all. And then I'll put a red dot because the Firehead's breath weapon is now on cooldown. Kelly, give me that save. I'll roll for stack.
Oh.
Ooh, stack's gonna be like, I'm gonna use my cat ability. Let's see.
Listen, I got a coin I can use.
What do you want to use this cat ability? Like, for this? Probably. I'll just use it so I don't forget. There we go.
I mean, would he have hero points? Or is he be team regular?
I guess he would have hero points.
Hey, it worked this time.
Oh wow!
Holy crap.
Congratulations. So what does it mean when it works?
Comes to success.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. So Stack's gonna re-roll, but you can't re-roll when you do it this way. Can you just hit the save button again and it overwrites?
No.
Oh yeah, you can.
I'm not sure if it overwrites it though. I think it just makes it another.
Nah, it did.
Oh, it did. Oh.
Yeah. But he still failed. All right. So Kelly succeeded and Stack failed. So you're gonna take half damage and he'll take full damage. Everybody's lost all that fire resistance that they had before. Ooh, 75 damage to Stack. And then Kelly, you'll take half. All right. Waltr, continue your turn. Maybe another critical hit?
No, because that's all my actions.
You sure? Okay.
I mean, if you want to start giving me more actions, I'll take it.
All right, play passes to Bella.
Okay. I recall some mention of a fire elemental. That's still a game.
Yeah, still in effect. But not for much longer. I think it was in the next minute, right?
Rerolling that. Looks good. Hits. Damage. Give me that fortitude save or become dazzled. 31 fire. It is on fire. So we'll take an elemental, please.
All right. Wait, you're summoning us elemental into the lake?
Well, on top of it, the swan
buddy.
is on fire. I was just assuming you're trying to be like on top of the swan because it's so big.
Wow. There's no end to the cruelty that you bring into the multiverse, just like your father. Just like your father. Wow. All right, hold on a sec. I want to get one appropriate for your level. Let's see. Which is level 17 to 20. Okay. Oh, it's got to have the elemental trait too.
Would I know if a fire elemental has a fly speed?
All right, you would summon something called a temper brand. Let's see. It's a 14-foot tall elemental that looks like a hot female dwarf. Okay, so female fire dwarf. But she's just made entirely of fire. All right, I don't even have a mini to represent this one. It's just gonna. But here we go. All right, she appears. She is a huge creature, so she is too large to stay on the creature's back, and she slides off into the water. Let's see. I'll roll her into initiative. She is technically friendly, but she ain't happy. Let's see. She is not weak to fire though, like a normal fire elemental. Well, that's cool. I will say that as she hits the water, it makes her lose concentration on her sexy dwarf form, and she turns into a blob of lava that begins sinking into the lake. Fortunately, it's not very deep. All right. Anything else, Bella?
I can see where I erred here. I feel like I need to pick her up with a rock. Let's give that
I
a try.
don't think that's gonna happen at all. This
Okay.
is a lava elemental dwarf. Sorry, a slag elemental. She's actually, that's not molten lava. That's molten metal.
All right. Sorry, elemental.
That's all good.
I'm gonna
She's
throw-
friendly, magically.
I'm throwing a bottled light at the thingamajigger.
Oh, okay. That sounds like something that would dazzle.
It definitely will if it fails a Fortitude save.
Okay.
It does radiant damage.
Let's see. So that's gonna be a hit.
Yep.
It's gonna take the damage.
Yep.
Takes
It
no damage.
What?
It says it takes no damage from radiant.
I was told that it was vulnerable. I was
said
lied to.
Law. I said law and spirit.
Holy.
Is
Or
radiant is vitality?
All right.
not
Let's
holy?
see. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry.
Am I wrong about that?
This monster's believe it or not, this monster's from the adventure, but vitality and holy are being listed in two different places, and then it's not taking damage. I'll manually apply it.
Is that to say it's also immune to fire?
Let's see. It's not immune to fire.
There's 13 of that was fire damage.
Okay, so it takes 36 points of damage.
And
All right.
Did it have weakness? I'm confused.
Yes. So it takes another 16 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, and then it's got to make a Fortitude save.
Yes. 41 or become dazzled.
All right. All right. Makes a save.
It passed by 4, so I'm surprised it's not calculating for this, but I have a new ability. Alright, here. They have to critically succeed in order to not be affected by debilitating.
Oh. Holy shit. Okay.
Be dazzled.
All right. It is dazzled. Let's see. Okay. I have to see which head is dazzled. Here we go. All right, it's a fire head. Okay. All right. Anything else from Bella?
That's it.
Okay. Top of the round. Temper Brand. Well, first, Temper Brand will try to save against this Kraken poison. Okay, nat 20, not bad. 55. 55 is pretty good for a saving throw, I guess. Alright. Sure. Then, let's see. It's gonna... I mean, it's in the water, but it's large enough that she's not, like, impeded by it. It's difficult terrain. She will target the creature, and then... she will form her Uzi arm into a slag blade. That seems pretty cool. Alright. So, oh no, fuck, she do got it. Vulnerable to water.
Womp womp.
Alright. So, she's actually slowed by the water. That does raise her armor class, which is cool, I guess. She did take this when she got in the water, which is 17 cold damage. It doesn't seem that bad, but she is vulnerable, or weak to cold. Let's see. I don't know. She's got plenty of HP, but I don't know if she wants to stay in there. Fuck it. You're her friends. She'll die for you. Alright. Then she'll go ahead and attack with the Slag Blade. It's gonna be a hit. And then she'll follow up with her second action, because slowed. And miss. Alright. And then this creature will take the 41 damage. Alright. Goddamn. Okay. Play passes to Kelly.
Oof. Alright. Alright, I guess.
And you
first
are
action.
standing right here, it looks like?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll reload.
Alright. As you go to reload, do you see these beautiful tail feathers? Oh wait, do you see these beautiful tail feathers?
Oh, no.
It whips you, and it'll reach 30 feet, as if it was a cat of nine tails. Here comes Tail Lash. Oh my.
Of course.
Alright, let's see. Bludgeoning. Negative 15-foot circumstance penalty to your speed until healed. You have a broken leg. That seems pretty hard to heal. Alright. I mean, level 19, I'm sure you guys will be fine. Here you go. And then here comes that damage. Alright, 84, not bad. Not bad. Alright, however, the critical hit does interrupt the reload, so you do not reload.
Really? Jesus.
Yeah.
Alright. One more reload.
Okay. The creature do got Paragon reaction, but it's not allowed to hit you twice like that with the reaction. It's one reaction between turns, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we will shoot them with the Liar's Gun of Holy Greater Striking.
Oh shit. Okay. That's gonna be a hit.
Kaboom! And it does do holy damage. Haha. Unholy
Okay.
damage. Not a great gun.
Alright. That does trigger its weakness, so it takes extra damage. Alright, the creature's already bloodied. Okay. Anything else from Kelly?
Just now that it's reloaded, I can fire once more.
Okay. Okay.
That's it.
Play passes to the creature. Alright. The creature, it don't got time for this slag woman. It's gotta get in there and whoop some ass. So yeah, it is going to fly up. And then it's gonna come crashing down right on top of you guys.
If that's a movement, can I use a reactionary strike?
I mean, it's coming down on you. I guess you could, yeah, as it's coming down. You can't really interrupt the movement because it's still just gonna land. But
Alright, as much as I can do damage.
yep. All right, that's gonna hit.
Because all my weapons have holy damage. Yay!
All right, 21 points. Okay. All right, and then takes that. Oops. Don't move. All right. Okay. Did its art just turn into a giant dice for anyone else?
Yeah,
It's
it's like
Yep.
underground.
Oh, it went underground. Okay. Let's see. Duh. It's not underground anymore.
Oh, it looked
Or
like it
should-
went down by 5.
Yeah, but I just popped it back up, so I don't know. Okay. It is going to use Thrash. It's gonna strike once against each creature within its reach. For 2 Pac-Mans. It will not add map until all attacks are done. All right. So let's see. Start with Stack. Stack will get an acid attack. That's gonna be a miss. All right. Let's see. All right, and then I can't really see Bella underneath there. I'm just gonna move it real quick. All right. Bella, you're
I'm
gonna get.
invisible.
You are invisible. It should take that into account.
Yep.
All right. Ooh, it has tremor sense though. All right, here we go.
Naturally.
Naturally. All right, it's gonna be a hit. Let's see. Yeah. Nope, it's gonna be a miss. Because you're dermal.
Dermal.
No, there it is.
Oh.
This is hit +7. Okay. Oh, it missed stack. All right. Here's the damage. All right. Kelly.
My force field's gonna eat that. It'll take 37 and break. I take 3 damage.
Okay. All right, 50. I'm actually gonna have it use its ability to reroll. And it's gonna reroll its attack against Stack. Because it gets 1 reroll in this fight. So let's see. Here we go. Reroll and keep new result. Alright, meant to be. Alright, and then Waltr, it will attack you with Cold Head. No, sorry, it doesn't have a Cold Head. Acid Head. Alright, it's gonna be a hit, critical hit. Here comes some damage.
Alright. Yeah, that hits.
Alright. Let's see. So Thrash only took 2. Then it's got. Let's see. It has a hastened action that it can only use for a strike or a stride, and it flew, so it has to use it for a strike, but it's going to be at maximum map. Alright, who's looking the roughest for HP? Nobody. You guys are doing great. Okay. Since Walter's got the lowest HP, it will go for him. Here we go. It will use... Acid Maul will just try to bite twice. This is going to be a -10. Oof. Alright. It's going to hit. for 47. And that will be the creature's turn. Play passes to...
That is...
Has it been rolling for Dazzled?
It doesn't need to because of the tremor sense, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
On that last one that hit...
I'll double check real quick, fella.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't get affected because of the dazzled. Or sorry, because of the tremor sense. All right. Let's see. What is this demon's flash? You release a flash of light and attempt a reflex saving throw.
Sit on that. Oh well. How would I have done that? I would roll a 20. So yeah, that last one turns into a miss, and then the creature becomes dazzled.
Creature's melee attack. Flash of lights throws higher than the attack roll. It misses. All right, and we've established that it's just ignoring dazzled, but
yeah, the dazzled doesn't do anything, but the attack miss, so I don't take that 47.
All right, fair enough. Let's see. Play passes to stack the deck. All right, so stack saw. Oh man, this thing's just gone. I'll drag another one out. Hold on. So we can at least fucking see it. So, since it's just busted. So Stack is up. He saw that there was pretty good reach on this creature. It's a Paragon creature. You just got done fighting creatures with reactor strikes at long range. I don't know if he wants to risk it, but it doesn't hit as hard as the Laratans. So, because technically you could have come here before you did any of these other side quests. When you were only like 18, it would have been a lot harder probably. He's gonna. I don't know. I'm actually gonna have him pass for now. All right, Waltr, you're up.
Okay. That's Bobby. I'm gonna use my haste action to go on it. Doesn't do anything.
Oh, it definitely does. Yeah, when you start moving, it will use the reactor strike. There you go. Okay.
Okay. All right. You know what? We'll try. Okay. YOLO. I'm gonna try and steal it something.
I feel like Tremor Sense will cancel out the blinded.
Well, it says if it has any other things such as Tremor Sense, I can negate that as well. But
oh, okay.
This will work.
Oh shit.
53. All right. Target becomes your choice of blinded, deafened for 1d4 rounds. If the creature has a sense other than sight or hearing, such as Tremor Sense, you can instead negate that sense.
All right, so you're gonna so now it will be affected by dazzled since you took away
its Tremor Sense
Tremor Sense
for 3 rounds.
Oh shit. Okay, nice.
All right, that was haste action. That was one action, and then final action. Waltr is going to use Cloak of Illusions to cast ability at the 4th rank and make himself invisible.
Okay.
That will be it.
All right. Play passes to Bella.
Haha. I'm gonna move. Because it
Alright.
has a lot of reactions, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Move him.
All right, here we go.
First dazzle, then invisibility.
Here, this is against the dazzled. Okay.
Okay. I have a reaction, I think. Yeah. I'm going to use planar sidestep and eat 25 of that, so that'll bring down to 22 damage. Brings me to 81, 180. And then so that wasn't a crit, right? That was a normal hit. So we're gonna move, maybe not in the direction of stack, so that way we can. Oh. Wait, that's water. Sorry, not going that way, obviously. Can make it to like there. That was probably the wrong decision. I didn't just realize how much ground was behind me. Could I change where I started? Yeah. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go here. Okay. And then from there, she's going to. You said it's weak to law damage, so she'll throw a Pyronite charge, the realer shit. And I know how to do this now. Where's the circle? She'll throw it kind of like that.
Okay.
Catch it on the butt. Give me the save. It's DC 41. Reflex.
Right. DC 41 reflex?
Yep.
Okay.
Matches my alchemist DC.
Alright, here we go. It misses it by 1.
Full damage.
Let's see.
114 damage off the bat.
Plus, that's vulnerability to law. How do you finish off the peacock?
She runs under its legs, gets behind it, and she throws it, and it manages to land perfectly in the cloaca, and it blows the whole thing up from the inside.
Damn, bro.
Like a perfect football player spiral. She just lands it perfectly. It makes its eyes grow wide for a moment right before it blows up.
Damn. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. Hold on just a sec. Let's see. Oh, okay. Where is this little guy? Oh, I didn't even recognize him. Okay. Let's see. Go to here, go there. Update. Okay. So as you as you bloat him up, as it's destroyed in a burst of light and energy, the peacock appears and kind of lets out a little like as it plops to the ground and looks around sheepishly.
That was quite a bit of trouble, didn't you?
It makes a barking sound at you. And then it goes and it barfs up the flip-flop. Then it immediately eats the flip-flop again.
Out with it.
That sounds like a turkey.
I mean, kid's gone, so let it eat the flip flop, I guess.
Do you guys let it eat the flip-flop?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. As you do, you see little heart bubbles begin to poop out of its head. It spins in a little circle, and then does a little dance. And you guys receive the peacock card. I will add it to your party stash.
I'm just gonna get that portal going. Keep an eye on it.
You
Oh, this
guys,
has been something.
you guys really whooped that thing's ass. Like, holy shit. Alright, so what does the peacock do, you might ask? When you epitomize the peacock, you assign it to a point of interest in the swamp. This indicates a territory of a strangely colorful but unusually and potentially dangerous fey creature. Let's see. They fill their area of the swamp with countless traps, snares, hazards, to protect their greatest treasure. You can attempt to get through this trap gauntlet. It's one of those things where you have to try thievery after 8 hours, and you're going for a critical success to win prizes, essentially. Okay. The peacock is dexterity keys. It is neutral in alignment. It represents a sudden shift in attitude or societal change, often represented by a colorful but ugly creature. This serves as a reminder as to what happens if something beautiful refuses to change with the times. Hence the reason it was so stubborn in this fight. As long as you have the peacock invested, you can react to sudden changes more swiftly and gain incredible initiative, the bonus feat. What's that do? It just gives you a plus 2 circumstance bonus. Yeah, plus 2 circumstance bonus to your initiative. If you already possess that feat, you get a plus 2 item bonus on all initiative checks. Ooh la la. And if you're level 17 or higher and you get the item bonus, it's actually a plus 3 item bonus. I would not have wanted to program that particular power up, but somebody did. Once per day for 2 Pac-Mans, you can envision interact. You freeze your appearance as it exists in this very moment by tapping the peacock to your lips. You cast Mountain's Resilience on yourself, which is legally distinct stone skin, but with a duration of 30 minutes instead of 20 minutes. And the rank is equal to 1/2 your level rounded down, minimum 6th level. At 10th level, that is resistance, period. period. I think it's resistance. No. It's resistance to physical, except adamantine, which I think you've only encountered that one adamantine golem so far. But yeah, resistance 20 if you cast it at heightened 10. Resistance 15 right now if you cast it at heightened 8. So ain't bad. 30 minutes of physical resistance 15, eventually 20. Pretty good. I think that's kind of neat because visually the effect would be like you can't see any injuries occurring until after it's over. So like you just look like you're just the hardest motherfucker on earth, like because your body isn't changed because you froze it in place in that moment. Kind of cool.
Does anyone want
And you
that
just
one?
try to hold it
I'd
till you get
like
back to the
to
medical
take that.
ward and you let it drop.
What was that, Walter?
I'd like to take that.
All yours.
Bro, aren't you ranged? You don't even get hit in battle.
I'm not even good too. You know
know
what? We're just gonna speed past that one because I'm not looking at
Oh,
my
I'm sorry.
69 hit points right now. Nice.
Nice. But you did a thing where you have like melee and guns. So I mean, it's like you really owned it. It's like you really owned it. Mm. Mm. All right. I guess the portal would open and you can return whence you came. Oh yeah, this lady would walk up. This liquid metal slag elemental. And she would be like, it was good working with you.
Uh, Bella speaks in. I'm not sure which one of the languages I have it is, but I have like her native fire plane language.
Yeah. Pyric, yeah.
To be like basically like, hey, thank you for your help. I'm really sorry you got spawned in the water.
She nods to you, and then she disappears.
They were nice.
Okay. I'll take you guys back through the portal. What now?
Guess that is the question, huh?
Take long enough to regain our abilities and head back out.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So, go ahead and hit coffee cup and bed on your character sheets. I'll advance the clock. Maybe let me advance the clock first. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, because the coffee cup is grayed out.
Yeah. All right. And then, where do you want to go next?
We have what Path of Destruction and one last goodbye left.
Correct.
All right, Walter, it's your choice. Do you want to do yours now or after?
Well, may as well rip this band-aid off now.
All right, so you doing one last goodbye?
Yep.
Okay. Who are you bringing on this very emotional mission?
He would like to request bringing both Sid and Philip.
All right. Anybody willing to give up a spot?
I'll give up one.
Okay. I think Stack's just gonna bring Thorn. All right. Bella, who you bringing? Also, Bella,
You know
you're
what?
showing up as like a Jedi ghost. Oh, it's because you're still invisible.
Let's see. Waltr one. I feel like I'm gonna save Brutus for Jerry's one because there's probably gonna be fighting in Jerry's one. So how about Stu this time? You know, you really proved yourself during my penultimate Destiny thing. Stu fought at our side.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. All right. Jericho whispers to you, Bella. So now we get to meet this dead wife. Unless she's dead. Maybe this is how she died.
Finally, the mystery revealed. I wonder if she's hot.
I mean, Jericho says, I mean, probably. What if we stole his wife?
Kill both of you.
What if
Waltr
in, what if in,
just looked at you too?
what if in your very special backstory adventure that you're bringing your adopted daughter and your current girlfriend into, we cuck you and steal your wife?
Then I'll
Sid,
go and
Sid smiles and says, "Yeah, what happens? What if that happens?"
then I'll make sure to personally be by your side when you go into yours.
Jericho looks a little thoughtful and says, "I don't know what mine is. I don't think I'll be cuckable in it, though."
Say that now.
She says, "Well, maybe we'll finally have a backstory with no fighting. Well, we did have a backstory with no fighting, right? Stacks didn't have any fighting. Kelly's didn't have any fighting. Yeah. It'll be nice and laid back." All right, I'll take you guys over. Get rid of all these extraneous. Oh, there's just so many. Okay. All right, you guys stand before the Waltr portal. Sort of. You guys got scattered all over the map. All right. Just heading through, just raw dogging it. All right. Where would this one be? Is it? Ah, okay. Great. You guys would appear in a city of clockwork splendor beyond your wildest imaginings of what is possible with technology. Let's see. Put you over here. Then I'll bring you over to the map. Okay. It is nighttime in the city, but it is impossible to tell other than looking up and seeing the washed out desert sky above, because the city is alight with bright luminescence, light from every direction. You also see off in the distance, whatever the fuck's going on right here, some kind of like floating idol of technology and magic. There is energy sort of in a well that flows out of it and out into the city. From your vantage point on the roof, Waltr, you can see just barely two familiar figures. They look like they are having a quiet chat on the roof of a building across the street. There is a man who looks like he is a tough guy, but also a cinnamon bun. He has a man bun and full beard, but not like but like well groomed. He's dressed in battle armor that looks mostly uniform in its design, but like unique enough that this dude, obviously, if he's supposed to be in uniform, they give him some liberties, like what they do with the main characters in like those shoot 'em video games. Like he's in uniform, but he's like not all the way in
He has
uniform because
customization.
he's just a little too cool for regular uniform, and nobody gives him a hard time about it. Next to him, you see a woman. The woman is beautiful, beyond all measure. She has similar armor with slight customizations. She seems to be a very serious individual, and they are having a very quiet discussion that from this distance you cannot make out. You can only sort of see their lips move every now and again. Based on their posture and their body language, it looks like they're waiting for someone. And that is when you're kind of hit with that flashback. You were supposed to see them one last time for the procedure. But in the end, you didn't. You just moved forward because I don't know. I don't know why you didn't go. I don't know why you didn't have a chance to say goodbye or didn't take the chance to say goodbye. Can you explain yourself? You don't have to. It would be meta knowledge. It would just be you and your feels and your thoughts. But
yeah, he kind of goes back to that day, and he does remember that he was supposed to talk with them, but his mind kind of just lingers on that moment for a bit before he kind of snaps back into it. I gotta go meet some friends.
Jericho says, like your wife? Which one's your wife? The one with the man bun or the other one?
Yes, totally the one with the man bun.
She pulls out a journal that says fan fiction. She furiously begins updating it.
He starts heading across the street.
Okay. Sid reaches out for you, but you're already gone. Philomena says, is he going to be all right? Do we just let him go?
I think it's something he's got to do.
All right. She whispers quietly, good luck, Waltr. Okay.
guess this is like some type of building that has a rooftop.
Yeah. So you're heading up these stairs, and then you're
Yeah,
getting in there. Okay.
heads up to the roof.
Okay. Let me put on some sadder music for you. Okay. So as you reach the roof, your allies, all, badass warriors trained in battle, normally they would always hear you coming. But you've been through much and more. You've died several times. You've been reborn several times. You've been to the past, the present, the future. You've gone forward, back, sideways, through time and space. And now you find yourself on that rooftop that you never made it to. They don't know you're there because the gap in power between them and you stretches long from your incredible and terrible journey. Occasionally, Hasil looks out. You know he's looking for you. Do you make yourself known?
Yeah, when he kind of comes up to the stairs, he'll kind of pause and just look at the two of them. And then I'm assuming this is like some type of metal container or something. He'll just knock on it.
Okay.
No, your eyes aren't all that good, you hatch bear.
They both turn, weapons drawn, but then immediately their posture kind of calms a little bit. Weapons lower, and smiles appear on their faces. Large and easy on Hasil, and is it pronounced Tienka? Tienka. Okay. And then a bit slower and more deliberate on Tienka. But Hasil opens his arms wide and rushes towards you. He says, We didn't think you were coming.
Yeah,
Mr. Big Shot selected for the Special Forces. I thought we were the Special Forces. How much more special could you get?
there's a level to this all madness. I still don't know why they decided to select me, but they did. If they need someone more burly and tanky, they should have picked you. And he will kind of tap him on the chest.
From what I understand, it ain't about the body. It's about what's up here. And he points to his forehead. And here. And he points to his eye.
Well, I only got one of those. If they were looking for someone with a sharper mind, they would have picked her. He points at Tienka.
She looks over at you and she says, maybe they did. Maybe I had the sense to decline.
Yeah. Thinking back on it, I think the old me probably should have declined too.
What? And Hasil says, what did you turn him down? Oh, shit. hey, we don't want to blow this for you. You had it's a real honor for the Empire. And he does the salute.
Don't worry.
And it's
about
not joking or teasing. It's full earnest. Like, this guy lives and dies for his country.
it. You don't have to do all that. He just kind of walk a little bit closer towards the edge and looks at the glowing machinery that's up to the north that's pumping energy to the rest of the city. For country.
Janka looks at you shrewdly and says, You're not him, are you? And then Hasil says, you alright? That's him. Look at him. Scrawny, underfed. I mean, yeah, he looks a little rough, but... Then he kind of stares at you hard and he says, huh. If I didn't know any better, I feel like it's been 10 years since we've seen you. And not 10 days.
Yeah, I think what they would see on this Walter's face is a little bit more of a just a maturity and wariness. I mean, he's always been a relatively decent looking guy, but through the things that he's kind of gone through up until this point, there's just a little bit more wear and tear on his overall face and demeanor. That, yeah, upon closer inspection from these two, they definitely would start to notice that.
And then Hasil says, are you gonna explain what's going on here? Or did they hurt you, man?
Nothing I didn't bring upon myself, to be fair. And I guess he sees in Bianca's hip is like a card holder. And he'll kind of just like point to that. You're always talking about fate and destiny and all that stuff. I didn't exactly subscribe to it as much as you did, but let's just say I've kind of gone through some things that have changed my perspective a bit.
So are you but not? What happened? Is the secret special forces like a time travel thing? I thought they were gonna. And then she kind of looks away, and you can see her trying to like get her emotions in check. I had heard they were going to put your soul into a machine.
Yeah, that's the automaton initiative. And then those automatons are sent to the front lines as the battle force keep the Assyrian at bay for a while. How about you guys sit down? There's a little bit of a story to tell.
Hey, whoa! Hasil says, "This isn't gonna mess anything up if we know what's gonna happen, right?"
I'll keep it to the need to know stuff.
Well, how long of a story is it? He says, and He reaches for his bag of holding because this is before the revised took place because you're back in time. You know what I'm saying? And he starts pulling out some cold ones to crack open with the boys, as it were.
Actually, hold on one quick second. And then he'll kind of walk over to this edge, and he'll look towards the party. And he'll motion for them to come over.
Do you guys go, or do you pretend that you don't see Waltr? Sorry, that would be such a mean thing to do. Do you guys head over? Yay? Nay?
Oh,
Did you
sorry.
guys fall-
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay. I'll group you up then. All right. As they start climbing the stairs, Hasil says, whoa, what's all this? What's all this now?
They're
I'll
cool.
fly up and take a spot.
Hi, I'm Bella. You must be Walter's debt. She pauses, and then just says, "Wife."
Wife? Nah. What? No. He kind of motions to Tienka behind him.
All right. First off, to actually clear the air, that was the other Walter's wife.
But Hasil looks over at you and says, I know how you guys look at each other. Come on. She looks away, but a slight blush on her cheeks. Wait, are you telling me that Waltr gets married to Jacob in the future? That doesn't sound too bad.
One of them.
Oh shit. Are you my daughter for the future? Philomena looks at him like, what the hell? She says, no, mister. So sorry.
Nah, she's
Don't overwhelm him too much.
she's a good kid, but she ain't yours. I can tell you that. She's too pretty to be yours.
Hey, you don't know. I might find a real pretty girl and balance it out a little bit. Maybe.
I do hope so.
Or she'll just be a very handsome woman.
You got enough cold ones
And
to pass around?
he starts imagining his daughter as a handsome woman that's basically just him without a beard.
Yeah, I bet. You got enough to pass around?
I mean,
Or do we need to get more?
I'll make it work. You hear a ding, and Stu starts passing out grilled cheese sandwiches, tomato soup.
So, yeah, this is as weird as it sounds. This is a crew I'm running with right now. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's happening. If you're willing to listen to it, got a little bit of a story to tell.
Yeah, I mean, the plan was to hang out all night. Your last night before you go under or whatever.
Yeah. Well, about that, so I imagine at this point in time that Waltr is under, they have moved up the timetables because unfortunately there was some urgency to get a new squad of automatons onto the front line. So unfortunately, Waltr had
So he's already gone like days ago.
Yeah. So that Waltr, he would have had to have gone to the facility to undergo the procedure. As much as he wanted to come and see you guys. Waltr that did go under, but then came back. That's probably the easiest way to put it. And
Whoa, you could just take it back if you don't like it, or so your soul, it goes into the robot, but then they keep your body alive for when you're done in the robot.
You know what? I actually don't know what happens to the body that they take the soul from. That's one thing I
Tianka says, I heard that they chop them up for parts.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Some people may become amputees out there and need replacement body parts. Maybe there's someone who was running around with my arm or something. But anywho, and then I guess for the next couple hours while kind of drinking, Waltr will tell his story to them. Him being an automaton in the war for a number of months. He does know that messing with time can be a bit tricky, so he's gonna try and maneuver some of those details out, but essentially he does mention that the war doesn't go, or at least from his timeline, the war doesn't go according to the Empire's plans, mostly due to a whole bunch of infighting and lost battles and stuff like that. And a lot of their people had to go underground for years. And then as an automaton, he had been sent out on scouting mission into a region that was very temperamental with the arcane, and he got caught in an explosion. And then this, I think, would kind of line up with the information that Bellanora and Dak would have heard of Waltr being discovered, or Vulture being discovered by Sid, being brought back to Alkenstar, being fixed up, and then all the adventures of Alkenstar. He would have mentioned that he ended up returning back to his human body after they did the whole Cradle Quartz thing, which then started this whole trip of destiny and whatnot. And then, he's now with this crew of misfits to try and correct some things.
Hasil says, hold on. So you guys left this Clockwork City to chase after a guy who made a magic robot baby because he went to a dangerous time vortex place hoping to punch her and her boyfriend to death as a baby in the crib to prevent them from inventing super bomb. Oh,
which I did end up making.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
But if that place was dangerous as it was, would it just been assumed that guy would have died?
And he probably would have.
Damn. That's rough.
I mean, to be honest, he probably would have been left for dead. He was pretty fucked up when we found him at that point.
Tianka says, but it gave you a second chance.
It did.
And if that is what tied you to fate, maybe you were fated to go there no matter what.
That's what I'm thinking. Like I said, I didn't really figure about all this this fate and destiny stuff, but you and your constant card readings started putting that stuff in my head. He kind of like has a half smile towards her.
Hmm. And then Hasil says, "All right, well, you turn back into a person. What happened to this Muglin guy and then Loveless? Hey, just for my headcanon, is this Loveless she a looker?"
She's a looker.
Mm-hmm. He closes his eyes. Continue.
He'll say that he, to his horrible judgment call, probably should have put Muglin down, but instead had him arrested.
Jericho pipes in. I ate him. In my timeline, we killed him, and I ate his bones. Because I was a skeleton at the time, and you gotta eat bones when you're a skeleton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the very weird thing. Both of our groups now merged, went through similar stuff, but certain things kind of diverged.
Because of the damage to the timelines caused by this Kosawana person in the Cradle of Quartz.
Yeah,
Atienka says.
yeah.
I don't know if it was
You're doing
because
great
of
at
him
this.
or he just made other people aware of something that's been happening anyway.
Waltr, I like your dead wife. She's very smart.
Think of it as every decision you've ever made. Somewhere out there, there's a world where you made the other decision.
Yeah, that's kind of what I noticed when I then started interacting with all my other selves. There's one Waltr that decided to stay at the Cradle of Quartz and ended up becoming a missionary of Bry. Another one that after the war, well, in their version they won the war, ended up settling down with you. There was another version. Actually, I'm not even sure what Waltr 13's was, but he definitely went down the Automaton path. And then there was mine.
Whoa. Vulture 13.
Yeah, all of us have like other doppelgangers out there that seem to be working on a different side of how this fate gets put together.
Well, what does he look like?
Well, you've seen the automatons that have been through the city. Think of that, but with like a bird face, cowboy hat, forearms, big old gun.
As you're describing him, Waltr, you can see him on this rooftop over here. He is perched, but he has no weapon out. He's just watching from a distance, hiding in what, cover and shadows are available in this brightly lit place. When he sees you see him, he gives you a bro nod and then slips behind cover.
Yeah, bird face, red lenses for eyes, hood, forearms, carries a couple of guns.
4 arms? Imagine what I could do with 4 arms.
You carry 4 axes. 'Cause I know you like those 2 on your hip.
Maybe I could have arms. All right, sorry I keep interrupting. It's just fascinating.
You good? But main reason I came here was that Waltr never got a chance to come by and see you guys one last time. Tell you guys that things were, well, some things aren't going to be great, but others do end up getting better. And that he wished that things will work out. I don't know if you guys are going to be shipped off to another mission or something. Look after yourselves.
Asil says,
Think about your
I don't know,
futures.
man. We were a unit. The three of us. And now that's broken. And then, from what you're saying, we're never going to see you again.
Yeah.
And then Tinka looks at you and says, so this is your chance to say whatever you never got a chance to say. She gives you like a hard look. Her gray eyes alight with the luminescence of the city.
I love you guys. Truly do. But the shitty thing is,
Starts crying. He runs up and he hugs you. He picks you up off the ground. You feel your bones starting to break.
God damn it, you're always.
He says, "I love you too, man. All these changes, and then never gonna see you again. I should have pushed harder. Maybe they would have taken me. I could have been a robot too. Maybe if I had been a robot, you wouldn't have gotten." And then, he just sobs. He blows his nose against your neck. It's wet.
This kid kind of just pat him on the shoulder.
He sets you down. He sets you down.
He will walk up to Tienka after he kind of brushes off the remnants of Hassel's cry and snot. I think, like I said earlier, in some universes we do get together, and others not. I really do wish I could say this is one of those, but I think that with everything that's happened, unfortunately, destiny has different calls for me.
She smiles at you sadly. And she says, I think I always kind of knew. And that's why I was hoping to give you this to remember me by. It's always reminded me of you. And she produces, without having to search for it, just the first card she pulls from her deck. The Wanderer. She hands it to you. And you know instinctively that this is the Wanderer.
He kind of looks at it, flips it to the back, flips it back to the front. Of course.
Hasil is like leaning in, and he says, "Why does it remind you of him? Because he's a mouse?" And she says, "No. You heard his story. He's still wandering."
Well, at least I'm not doing it alone. I got these chuckle fucks with me.
Yeah, I resemble that remark.
So, I don't think I'll ever forget the chuckle fucks I went into war with.
Hmm.
You guys take care of yourselves. Think of your future.
Wait.
Hmm.
You're just gonna let me go with a missing card in my deck?
He'll kind of dig around into his card holster and pulls out the other one that he had gotten when the map was made. Well, it's definitely not as nice as the one you handed me.
No,
He'll give it to her.
it's perfect, she says, taking the card delicately from you. It's actually the one I lost. The one I gave you, I just stumbled across it, and it was the one I was missing. I think this is mine that finally found its way home.
Thank you for holding on to this for all this time. Truly.
Thank you for coming to say goodbye.
He'll bring her in for a hug
Hmm?
and then give her a kiss on the forehead. Keep those eyes sharp. And watch out for this guy, since he loves getting into trouble.
She lets out a small laugh, and he says, "Me? Duh. After everything you told us, I can't even compete."
Yeah, actually, I probably would have loved having your big ass around to take a couple of hits for me.
Tenka says, "I want to point out that getting in over your head and getting into trouble should never be a contest."
That's a fair point. Stay sturdy, big man. He'll kind of punch him in the chest.
He will punch you in the chest, and there's a part of you that gets ready to be destroyed. But you know, you've grown very strong and durable. I mean, literally, we're getting your ass beat by living volcanoes just a few perceived days ago.
And the goose
But
eyes
the
right.
memories of his strength, of his friendship, they're in that friendly punch.
Head on swivel, yeah.
Yeah. And then Tinker says, mm-hmm.
As he's kind of starting to walk away, he does look back towards that corner that he saw Waltr 13.
Yeah.
I'd like to roll a perception check to see if he's still there.
Yeah, go for it.
Guess it could be a seek action.
$43. That's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah. You see that he is slightly moved position. But he is still over there. He just looks like a gargoyle, sort of perched there, watching.
I'll be right back. He's gonna head back down to street level and start making his way over there. You gonna be perched up there all night?
He looks over at you, his eyelight's glowing, and he says, "Thank you for saying goodbye."
You never got a chance to as well.
I did not. The operation was moved up. It was necessary. There is not much left. The man I was. But my love for those two. It fills the place. A heart and soul are supposed to be. I come to this time often, but I never have the courage to do what you did.
And to be honest, I was kind of wavering on if I wanted to really do this or not. I think that's kind of the thing for all of us Walters. We heard what Beck said. You guys really gonna try and betray Raven? Try and get to her first?
My prime directive is to serve and protect. Plunging everything into the void goes against those protocols.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like us.
The prophets she warned us in time. Raven stands alone.
Would you guys be willing to stand with us when we stand against her?
Alas, we do not stand united. Jericho, Deathwish, longs for the void. She is a soul damned for destruction and seeks nothing else. We have not decided how to proceed, but the perception of time draws shorter and shorter. We will see.
I'll talk with my group and see what we can come up with. We'll let you know if there's something we can collaborate on. Also, now that I'm next to him,
I hope you understand. The gorilla had to die. Else he would have led an ape rebellion and taken over that world and timeline.
I think Jax had mentioned, or Jack had mentioned something about Planet of the Apes. But we probably should watch that because
It was a terrifying film.
yeah, definitely said that could have come true. But as shitty as it was to see the gorilla die, though, I will admit that was a good shot. Or at least from what I heard, it was the other Waltr that fought you. But now I'm up close to Waltr 13. Do I see Jax on him?
You do.
So you carry Jax.
This?
Yep.
This is an intelligent weapon. It was given to me by Raven Nicoletta.
Would you be willing to part with it? There's a little girl that misses her mother.
The child you drag into battle seeks this weapon.
Nowadays it's a little bit less of dragging into battle and more like she definitely wants to come in. She's grown up a little bit.
I find the weapon weak and unwieldy to use. It is obsessed with justice. I carry it only because I know that you covet it. But since we are so close to the end, and you have done me a great kindness, you may have it.
So step forward.
All right. And he hands you Jax, which at level 19 is not as impressive as it was at level 8.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
at this point, it's more of the symbolism.
It do got somebody's mom in it though.
Yeah, it's more of the symbolism than anything. Though I think I think it could still use regular fundamental runes, but I don't think it can do any property runes or anything like that. But yeah, definitely not as powerful of a weapon nowadays. But yeah,
Perhaps
you'll
when we see each other again, we will not have to meet as enemies.
likewise, and you'll give him a nod. And he'll hop down and go to rejoin the party.
Right. When you get back, Sid and Philomena are listening to Hasil tell every embarrassing story about you that he knows. And there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
There was a time in training when Waltr missed a shot, it ricocheted, and it popped himself in the leg.
Mm-hmm. All right. When you walk up the stairs, Philomena turns and looks at you. She sees the weapon you're carrying, and her eyes are questioning. Is that? Was he here? Is that? Mama?
He'll place his hand over the weapon and see if he can't connect, and Jax is there.
Yeah. Jax tries to assume control as a level 8 magical item. I'm not going to make you make a saving throw.
That's fair.
She demands justice. She wants you to head out into the deserts, hunt down bandits.
Okay, yeah. Jax, we've done all
this.
this song and dance before. It's me, Waltr. Philomena's here.
Oh. She is?
Yep.
And then the weapon has precise vision, 30 feet, and kind of coming out of its justice haze, it sends empathy to Philomena, who begins to sob, dropping to her knees. And she just says, Mama?
And he'll put the weapon in her hands so that they can feel each other.
Hasil looks around like, this kid's hugging a gun, calling it mama. You know, and then Tinka says, you don't remember from the story, they found the gun in the desert, and the knoll turned into like a hulking monster, a mutant. And he's, okay. Sorry, there was a lot going on. I was thinking about that Loveless character, so. Philomena looks up at you, tears streaming down her face, clutching the rifle, and she says, thank you, Waltr. You said you would, and you did. You didn't let anything stop you.
Promise kept. Now, hopefully this time I don't put her in a interdimensional bag and it gets shunted off in the butt of nowhere.
I'm gonna go to that Ghana guy and I'm gonna make him bring her back to life.
Well, definitely hold on to her for now. Until we get back. And he'll just kind of rub her head.
And the night passes in the capital of the Jiskin Empire. Flying machines kind of like overhead. But soon enough, the sun starts to rise in the east. And your two friends let out stifled yawns. They say one last quiet goodbye.
You'll return that to them. Take care. Maybe when this all business is done, maybe I'll be back. But gotta go set this right first.
All right. And you guys step back through the portal. And only one remains. And I'll take you back to the dashboard.
I told myself I wasn't gonna cry. I wasn't gonna cry. I'm glad he was able to close that.
I'd like to know why mine was the only combat optional one.
Oh, this piece of shit.
We fought in Grom.
Fair.
Man, Rob's son was sick, though. I mean, that's different, you know? Like, it's different.
You could have submitted to your father's will. And then you would've
Yeah,
done
there
that.
didn't have to be any fighting. There didn't have to be any fighting.
Still had to kill my brother in that situation. So I feel I could have taken him now in retrospect.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. He's spec'd for party support. He's like a, you know, he's not meant to fight on his own. All right.
I imagine
Well-
there probably would have been an alternative where we end up fighting all of our doppelgangers, party versus party kind of deal.
How did you know what the final battle's going to be?
A lot of different paths could have unfolded. So a lot of different paths could have unfolded. All right. So it says here that on this here player thing, you now have the Wanderer. So you have completed an entire set. You have all of the tomes. Not bad. Not the bad. And then you got the Peacock.
Which is keys. That's deck.
Yep. So you still need the Avalanche, which you don't know where it is. The Uprising, which it says you have. Let's see.
Yep, I got that one.
So by process of elimination, I think there's only one thing Jericho's card could be. The Unicorn, obviously. Or the Avalanche.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh. Alright. I'm getting reminded. Alright. So that's it for this week. Hopefully next week we got everybody. If we're doing Jericho's backstory, I'll talk to Leah, see if they're willing to come back for a guest spot for their backstory. We'll see. I know that they had a game that they started running in the slot, and then I think they had to cancel the game in the slot because things are so fucking busy and crazy for them, but we'll see. Either way, one more. That is a milestone, by the way, finishing all 6 of these backstories. So that will take you to level 20 for the rest of the campaign.
Oof.
Almost
Yeah.
there.
Yep. See what happens. All right. Hope everybody has a great night. And
Have a good one.
we'll pick it up next week.
As always, thanks for running.
Yep. Thank you.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Night.